Hi, Cancer. Let's take a look at 3 things that you have the opportunity to change now. It could be anything. I've gone ahead and laid out the oracle cards. First, you have nothing will come of the situation, and then you have prosperity lies ahead. So what I'm seeing from this is you have the opportunity to create a change that will take you from an energy where you're not going anywhere, where you're not going where you want to be, into an energy of prosperity. Okay? So that's your first opportunity. Here's the second one. This is a masculine energy of taking action. And this is an energy of mending something that's going on in your life. So this is saying, take action on what needs to be mended and you will be successful. All right? And here, this is a little more, I think, vague, but we'll get some more cards. Here you have rejection. So you feel like there's something that you've been experiencing where rejection is involved. And I think these could be linked because right here, nothing will come of this situation. So in that, in that respect, it could be rejection. Here, something needs mended. Maybe you feel like there's rejection there. So all of these could be related, or they could be 3 separate things that you have the opportunity at this time to change. So here you have rejection. And ghost means somebody or something, an idea, something from your past coming back into your life. And so what I'm feeling from this is something that you felt rejected by or something that you rejected. Some aspect of that is coming back into your life, which is going to give you the opportunity to remove that rejection. And like I said, these could be related. This could be linked with the prosperity lies ahead, something you thought you could do, but it wasn't bearing any fruit, or you were afraid it wasn't. And it could be mending it by taking action. Again, or these could be 3 separate things. So I went ahead and took out the first tarot card for each column. Here you have the King of Pentacles. This is a wonderful energy. This is you being very comfortable, very stable. And this is also the energy of having the Midas touch. So this looks like the energy, and it could be you or somebody coming into your life, that is creating the catalyst for change. So this can also link over here if it's somebody coming into your life. Okay? So, in order to go from what's coming to me is stagnation or potentially rejection. Yes, that did happen at some point in your past. But this energy, whether it be somebody coming in or you, a change of attitude over this period of time, having learned something, that is allowing you and even prompting you to create what it is that's going to bring in prosperity. And like I said, this is also a very calming, loving energy. So it is a positive for sure. Now over here with Yang and Mending, you have 5 of Cups. This energy is where your focus has been on something that you're not happy about, something that wasn't working or isn't working. When you have these 2 full cups, and all you need to do is turn around and look at those. In the traditional tarot, his back is to those 2 cups. Stop thinking about these 3 failed cups, or these 3 cups that have something that you don't like in them. Turn yourself around and see those 2 full cups that are waiting for you. Take action on that and mend whatever this problem has been. So then that problem that's been in your life will be resolved. Over here in the third column, you have rejection and ghost. Here you have another king. And this is one where there is deep emotions. But over time, you have learned how to master those emotions. Not saying you don't feel them, because you still feel them, but you can handle them with much more ease than at some time in your past. This can also talk about a new relationship coming in, a very good romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to. The biggest message I feel here is that something in your past where you got very emotionally wrapped up in it, kind of maybe put you in more of this kind of energy, doesn't exist anymore, or it's on its way out because of you taking action. So you'll be able to look at whatever this rejection was in a whole different light, okay? And this ghost, it's something from your past coming back up. And while these are three separate things, they can definitely be linked. So here you have the opportunity to make something profitable, abundant, from a time when it was not. And I do believe that is how you were feeling about either yourself or the situation, or the project, whatever it may be. Here, you have the opportunity to take action and mend whatever has been going on that puts you in this challenging state of mind. Here, you have the opportunity of resolution. Whatever this rejection was at one time, I feel really bothered you, but you've changed so much, or this could be somebody coming into your life that is helping you with this, to see from a different point of view whatever it was that happened in the past. And looking at these, even though I say three separate things that you have the opportunity to change, it is quite possible that they are all linked. They do not have to be. But it, sure looks like they could be. Okay. Let's get a little bit of tarot to see what goes with this. Let's get a card or cards for the King of Pentacles and the prosperity lying ahead. All right. Knight of Swords. This just goes beautifully here. The Knight of Swords is taking quick action, going for their truth. So there is a goal in mind that you want to take action on, and it is because you are seeing the truth and you want to go for the truth. Okay? So you want to quickly get out of this energy of, like, what I'm feeling is nothingness, into a prosperous time. And you can't get a better card than this to go into a prosperous time. Like I said, this is the energy of having the Midas touch, meaning what you touch turns to gold. So whatever this opportunity is, give it some thought, because the possibility or probability exists that if you take action on this in your truth, you are going to bring about this prosperity that you're looking for. Okay, let's get a card for the Five of Cups. Another beautiful card. This is for me, one of the best cards in the deck. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is where you and those you truly care about are going to be very happy and content with what you are bringing into your life. And what I'm feeling about this, here's these three cups. which is nothing will come of this, right? These 2 cups is this 10 of Pentacles. And this is how you go from these 3 cups to these 2 wonderful cups. You take action and you mend the situation, whatever that means to you. And by doing that, prosperity. This can be a card of leaving a legacy, potentially an inheritance coming in, roots. But it's right in here with the King of Pentacles. So it's really a very nice way to change this. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Sun. So this is what you are wanting is coming in. It is the very best card in the tarot. It's a beautiful energy, okay? And it can have to do with innocence. This is a child on this horse. So it is not being innocent, but going into a state of like a new beginning where it's fresh, new. There's not all the baggage that could be in some of these energies, like right here, right here. Best card. Okay. Now let's get a card for the King of Cups. No. We'll take the card that flipped over, which is the Magician. The others would be way too many. Okay, you have the Magician. And the Magician is you. And you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. So in other words, you have everything that you need with you and within you to create what it is you want in your life. And what you have created in your life, but really it's leaning more towards what you want. So this has something directly related to you getting out of the state of feeling rejected, and it has something to do with your past, a person, an idea, something, and you are dealing with it in a very calm, understanding way. And this is being in the flow state. And whenever you're in the flow state, things are going to go so much smoother. And so here, you have everything that you need to bring in this successful time. All right? I don't think we need to clarify anymore. We took a few tea leaves. What you have here is hard work ahead. And I can see the possibility for that. Here you're taking action on mending to get out of this energy that's challenging. Okay? Nothing will come of this, which is just about the opposite end of the spectrum, where there's nothing. And here's prosperity. Okay? And rejection. So this can take some hard work on your part, but the outcome is beautiful. Look at the outcome. 2 kings sandwiching this challenging energy. And on top of this challenging energy, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Here, with the King of Cups, you have the Magician. So here you are taking action, which is on top of the King of Pentacles. It is definitely you creating the positive change for these 3 situations, which could be different or they could be all linked. Here you have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And for me, definitely enterprise. But it could be anything. But because especially this right here and these, it's making me feel like it's enterprise. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And they definitely are. You can see that in each one of these columns. Dog, close up. Pleasure with close friends. And this is what's coming into view as well as this. Mending whatever has happened. will bring either your close friends back to you, or it will be your close friends that will be here to help you with this. And this is also here, right? You and the people you truly care about. So the tea leaf cards are even coming up. Wonderful. So, okay, let's see what the angels would like to share. So I am going to take a card in general, but if you have a question, please feel free to ask that question and let's see what comes up. All right, here we go. Helpful people. Wonderful. So this is letting you know, for all of these situations, you have many people. Look at them. Many. And on the spiritual plane, you can see the angels that are just beautiful, that are here to help you with this. So if you want help, all you have to do is ask. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have yes. This is the time to take action on these 3 things or opportunities. Thank you so much. I think I haven't done this in a while. Let's take a charm. What do we have? Faith. Definitely have faith. It will help you to achieve the success that you are looking for here. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time, and I will talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.